hey guys, welcome back to another episode. Today, I have another Arrowverse recap. The explanation, I'm going to be reviewing every single episode of all across the Arrowverse. So first, on Monday, we have Supergirl. Oh well, today we have Supergirl. The episode name is called Triggers. It's because this girl named Sai, she could basically put the fears into people by just looking at them. So if your fear was like snakes, like that wrecking ball dude, then you would be doing stuff that you wouldn't normally do, like bees or your home getting destroyed, like what we saw in Kara's view. So, basically, this cyberkinetic villain named Sai robs places, and she just walks right in, she stares at people, and they put fears into them. And so the reason, and so she's really bad because she robs places and does other things really bad. And so she basically just puts the fear inside of the people. So she could rob places, she puts the fear into Kara, which John tries to help out, but it fails and he gets knocked out. And so, yeah. So, okay, going on with Samantha and Ruby. So, Samantha, in the last episode, which I did not mention, lifted up a whole pipe thing by herself. She got her daughter out from under it, and so her daughter noticed that, and so she has superpowers. And she keeps trying to tell her, I don't have superpowers, I'm not a superhero, do not believe anything. And so so Ruby got into a fight at school because they were like, your mom's not a superhero. And then a push and a punch, or something like that. And then, later in the episode, she's in the same place where Sai is. And so she goes out there, and she texts her mom, says, come save me. And so, oh jeez, that's disgusting. And so, she goes out there, and then Samantha comes, and so the wrecking ball is almost falling on top of them, but then Supergirl comes and takes it. And then I'm also now doing quotes from the episode. So, Supergirl, mind over matter. She says mind over matter, and then she headbutts her. Spoiler alert. Yeah, sorry. And then next we have Flash. The episode name is called Mixed Signals. The bad guy name is Kilgore. Kilgore, he can basically control technology with his mind. Actually, Kilgore was actually an app project, which his other people, which are the people he's hunting down, stole that idea. And they got the billions while the other guy got nothing. And so, also, so since Barry's been gone for 6 months, he doesn't know anything that's happened in those 6 months. So he takes this car that was been hacked by Kilgore and down a road that started construction 3 months ago, and it takes more than 3 months to build something, and so he has to divert it, or he has to get his tool wrench and he has to break the car down. And so so the reason this video is called Mixed Signals is not just because hackers can make mixed signals, it's because Iris and Barry, so since Barry's been gone for 6 months, Iris has to take note of that and tell him, no, you can't go that way, you can't go that way. And then closer to the end of the video, Barry finally figures out that I have to listen to her because she knows what's going on and I don't. And so, yeah. And also, another relationship is Cisco and Gypsy. On Gypsy's Earth, on Earth 19, it's 111 day, which means the day you spend with a loved one. So like our Valentine's Day, it's their 111 day. And so she kept trying to want to do the 111 day. But Cisco kept having to fight Kilgore. So, yeah. And the quote from the episode is, Iris, run, Barry, run. And that's when he had to throw lightning at himself to get back control over the suit, because it was gonna blow up. And Cisco says, haven't we faced an evil version very recently? Okay, one sec. Okay, that's good. Okay. Alright, Legends of Tomorrow. The episode name is called Freak Show because, hey, the time that they traveled to was 1870. And an acronym is a saber-toothed tiger in 1870, where there was a carnival. And so the carnival boss kind of needs more people for a better show. And so Nathan, Jackson, and Ray all step up and say, hey, you had me at carnival. And so Jackson and Ray get taken for the boss, and Nathan just gets drunk and hungover. And so he can't steal up, and Amaya, oh yeah, that's right, Amaya is the only one that can talk to animals, so Sarah thought that's the only way we can stop this guy. And so, or stop the big big saber-tooth tiger. And so they all get, so Amaya, Nathan, Jackson, and Ray all get captured. So it's up to the rest of the 3 of the legends to pull this all together. Rory, Stein, and Sarah to get them back. And so, but then Miss Time Bureau comes to get back. But also, they had a little spying on them, Gary. And so Sarah and Time Bureau lady had a fight, and so there were some funny lines there about them fighting, and so sooner or later, they're saved. They have the best show ever because they have to have the best show ever, and because that's when the carnival had to have. Without the carnival, there would be no show business. And so, yeah. Now the quote from this episode is Nathan saying, that totem makes you a protector, not a killer. And that's what got Amaya out of her raging ways. And so the weird thing about her is that the animal is taking over, it's like, instead of her in control of the animal's taking control of her. So, yeah, that should have been the quote. I know, right? Okay, next we have Arrow. Arrow is really cool because in this episode's name is Tribute. So in the last episode, his identity got revealed, and so Felicity and Curtis are trying everything and anything to get that photo told and make it a lie. Now, in this episode, it's the Bratva. The Bratva actually know how much money they need to rebuild the police station, which blew up in the last episode. And so he wants all that money. And so he takes 4 other Bratva members, well, not Bratva, just like England members. And so he steals them and stuff. And so then in his other life, his son got bullied and got hit and stuff and got punched and stuff. And so that rolls into my quote of the day. Oliver says, punch him in the nose. Take out the biggest man, make him not be able to see, and then his friends, because he can't hit what he can't see. And then so they'll run away, and then you'll be good, and then you'll be the toughest man there. And so, at first they think that the Bratva are doing this stuff about his identity and stuff, but they aren't. So that's what is rolling into the big threat of this whole season. And so they fail, they don't get him and stuff, and so, hey, yeah. And Spartan and Canary are are talking about all this stuff about why he got some debris and hit him in I don't know what I'm doing anymore, but yeah, Arrow. And there's a cool new intro for that show too. It goes Black Canary, Wild Dog, Mr. Terrific, Spartan, and then Arrow, which is really cool. And so, yeah. Alrighty guys, hope you guys liked this video. If you guys did, please leave a big like down below. And if you guys haven't already, please subscribe. Also, do you like that I have a quote from every episode? Because hey, I thought about it last time, and so hey, it's probably gonna be here every single time, baby. So yeah, I'll have links down below for those episodes again. So yeah, bye now.